Alright guys, Gemini back with another video, and in this video today I'm going to be doing a little discussion on Wrestlemania 13, March the 23rd, 1997, Chicago, Allstate Arena, or as they used to call it, the Rosemont Horizon, because it's in Rosemont, Illinois, which, if you're familiar with the Chicago area, Rosemont is way the hell out of downtown Chicago. It's not even close. It's over by O'Hare Airport. And if you're in Chicago, say you're down by Wrigley, it takes a hell of a long bus ride, train ride, cab ride, another bus ride over to Rosemont. So obviously the wrestlers fly into O'Hare and they go straight to the arena because it's like right there. And so when you're at Allstate Arena, you can hear the airplanes coming and going from O'Hare. But anyways, yeah, WrestleMania 13 was in March of '97. Now, the WWF was at a low point when this event took place. March '97, the NWO was on top of the world. The NWO was running the wrestling world. They were destroying the WWF in 1997. Austin hadn't quite got established yet. The Attitude Era hadn't quite began yet. So '97 was a struggle for the WWF, even though they kind of started catching on towards late '97 with DX, and Austin started to get his push and stuff. But this was early '97. Memorable notes on this. The Bret Hart and Steve Austin submission match was fantastic. The Nation of Domination and the Legion of Doom in the Windy City Chicago street fight was a good time. I haven't seen this event in a while. Undertaker finally won the WWF title after not being the champion for like 6 years. Him and Sid did not have a very good match. I'll be honest, it was a little rough to watch Sid and The Undertaker in the main event. Sid was your world champion. Not that he was a bad champion, because he wasn't. But him and The Undertaker together, two really big guys, honestly reminded me of SummerSlam '94. You know, fake-ass Taker versus Big Taker. Two just big guys. I think Undertaker works a little better with a smaller opponent who could do some different things. But with Sid in there, not the most agile guy to work in the ring with. I mean, Sid was notorious for hurting people in the ring, being a little stiff. You know, like for instance the War Games match where he power bombed and hit Pillman on top of the cage. Sid was never the most careful, best technical wrestler. He was a draw. He was a huge star, but the Undertaker Sid match was not all that in a bag of chips. It was not very good. The Sultan, aka Rikishi versus The Rock. It's a little rough to watch Rikishi as the Sultan. They were trying. I'm trying to think about some of the other matches on here. I believe Triple H might have had maybe an IC title match. I can't remember the matches all off the top of my head. All in all, like I said, WWF in March of '97 was struggling immensely. But this event will be noted for two things. Remember, for two things. One, the Austin Bret submission match where at the end of the match, Bret turned bad guy and Austin turned good guy. I could watch that match all day long. One of the best matches in WrestleMania history. And then the other key point on this will be The Undertaker becoming the world's champion for the first time in like 6 years. He hadn't held that belt since Survivor Series '91, and he finally got the belt. Even though his title run between this and SummerSlam '97, August 3rd, '97 in New Jersey when he lost the belt to Bret, his title run I felt was a little flat. Just a little bit. I mean, he wrestled Farouk at King of the Ring, and he wrestled Mankind in New York, April 20th, '97 at Revenge of the Taker. He did some different things, but his title run was, Undertaker was never a great WWE champion. He wasn't. He never really had that long 2-year long title run. And that's no diss on The Undertaker. It's just, he was never the best world champion. As good as he was, it just never came together with him as the world champion. So, anyways, we'll wrap this. Leave me your memories and your thoughts on WrestleMania 13 Heat. It should say Heat on here. There it is. And why is it a VHS tape? Because this is never released on DVD. If it was, I would have bought it. Son of a bitch. I just had a thought. Besides the WrestleMania anthology, shit, dude. You remember those WrestleMania re-releases? I'm going to have to look into that. I'm Gemini. Thank you for listening.